Sanjit from CS Academy studying 5th grade, and I am here today to teach you guys a DIY battery that I made at home. As I told, I am back with my DIY battery experiment that I did at home. So what I have here is a basic setup which includes my actual battery, an LED and some electrolytes, that is water, salt and some ENO powder. And these two zinc and copper strips resemble the positive and negative sides of a battery. The zinc strip is the anode which gives out electrons. Copper strip wants to gain electrons, that is, it's the cathode or the positive side. Now let me show you what happens when I pour in the water or the electrolyte. So as you can see, our LED glows. You know why? This zinc strip gives out electrons, that is zinc electrons. Now this water has some salt content in it which acts as an electrolyte. The zinc ions, which become zinc plus ions, go into the salt water and go into the copper strip. This copper strip gains those electrons. Then, as you can see, there's a wire connecting this copper strip to this zinc strip, which again then pushes away electrons. The water gains those electrons and pushes it back to the copper strip. This process continues till the last copper strip right over here. So after this copper strip gains the electrons, there's a wiring connecting this copper strip to the LED which is over here. So how does it glow? Well, an LED has two materials. One material is slightly elevated than the other. So due to this, a certain pressure is needed to push the electrons to a certain height before dropping them again. That pressure is known as voltage. So as the voltage pushes the electrons up, and after the electrons come down to the other material, that drop is emitted as energy or protons. These protons are basically light, giving it the LED its red color. Now as you saw, we have water which has only some salt water content. Now let's actually add some mineral salt into the water to see if the water has some conductivity. Now that we've added salt, let's check the conductivity of the water using our multimeter here. So the first container or battery maxes out at 0.61 volts. Our second container over here maxes out at 0.53 volts, and at last our last container here maxes out at 0.58 volts. Now the total conductivity of the entire battery is equal to 1.75 volts. So now that we've added some salt water and we increase the conductivity, let's see what happens when we add some ENO which has extremely high acidic levels. But also because it helps in the production of electrons, let's see what happens. When we add ENO, this battery maxes out at 0.78 volts. That is just one container. The second container is maxing out at over 0.68 volts. So this large battery is maxing out at 0.88 voltage. Now the total amount of voltage that is gained out of this battery when adding ENO to all containers is maxing out at about 1.82 voltage. So I hope you guys enjoy this session and experiment. Thank you.